Yes, that's what's going on, people. Simba Boy here, Def Kiss Media. Alright, today I'm going to be interviewing DJ Ironik. For those who don't know, DJ Ironik has been very influential in the UK music scene. You know what I'm saying? He's worked with the likes of Chipmunk, you know what I'm saying, or Chip, Tiny Temper, you know what I'm saying, Elton John, and a whole heap of others, Wiley, you name it, you know what I'm saying. And he's back with his new album, Truth Be Told, you know what I'm saying. And we're here at the album launch party here in Barnet, you know what I'm saying. So yeah, come with me and hear what the big man himself has been up to and all the rest of it. Def Kiss Media, keep it locked. Come. Def Kiss Media, here with the big man himself. Jeez. Man who needs no introduction to the UK music scene. Jeez. DJ Ironik.
My bro, how's it going, man? Good.
It's been a minute. Well. It's been a minute.
Yeah, it has, man. Thank you for having me, man.
I'm sure I speak on behalf of music lovers in general.
Yeah.
We've missed you.
Oh, appreciate that,
We've missed
man.
the sound that you had.
Yeah.
Now, a lot of people don't know this, but you've been involved from the get-go. In fact, I'll argue and say you're actually one of the first ones who've been one of the trailblazers. Yeah. Correct me if I'm wrong. So Solid.
Yeah.
Popped.
Yeah.
Dizzy Rascal.
Popped, yeah.
Popped. It's a big gamble after that.
It is,
I'll argue and say you.
Some people say Tinchy Strider, or who do you say?
I would say a lot of stuff happened because you popped, Tinchy popped, and then Wiley popped.
At the same time.
All at the same time, because I remember this because wearing my Rolex was starting to bubble up.
At the same time,
Tinchy was starting to bubble up.
Yeah.
N-Dubs was starting to bubble up.
But I can tell you for a fact, and I don't really care about all this stuff anyway, because we all come out just doing the same thing. We love making music.
Right.
But I remember the week that my single was like number 5 in the charts. This was before Tinchy had any chart success, so he was like congratulating me. He was bubbling. I think he just got his deal, but it was like maybe like a month before his chart success.
Right.
So even though it does sound blurry, my single came out before his one.
Exactly.
And the Rolex single.
So Nice came out in it.
So Stay With Me got released.
That was the first one.
No, but So Nice was before I was signed and everything.
That was independent.
Independent, yeah. But my first big hit was Stay With Me.
So you generated a lot of street hype
before.
with Stay With Me.
Yeah,
with So Nice.
Yeah,
before Stay With Me.
Before Stay. But remember, we done an original video of Stay With Me first before the mainstream video came out. I'm not sure if people know this, but I shot one myself, put it out on Channel U, and then about a week after that, the record label called saying we want to sign. And then it was all mad from there. But even the Wiley wearing my Rolex thing, that was exactly the same time as Stay With Me. Yeah, exactly the same. I remember the week because we were signed to the same label.
What was it signed? Warner? Was it Warner?
Yeah, Warner. Asylum Records under Warner. Yeah.
Okay.
So, it is literally at the same time, but it's mad.
Nah, but I'll argue and say because can you say that you opened the doors? Can you say, like, in hindsight, looking back at it now, like, without my input, like, forget all the modesty, like, no, like, can you argue, can you actually open and say, I've opened doors to say that I've contributed
to this
in taking away the ignorance from labels and people who are established within the industry to start paying attention to UK artists? Can you say that?
That's you put it in the perfect way. I ain't gonna lie. I like that, and I can agree, man. I can agree. I ain't gonna lie. Like for years, I was kind of against that. I was like, I don't really care who did. But then so many people tell me, I'm like, you know what? Like, we did open doors. We done what we had to do, man. So it's sick. And even on this new album, I mentioned a lot of that. So much more confident me and more just outspoken. So man. I'll definitely say that.
So we can look forward to a lot of growth in the new album.
100%, man. It's literally the total opposite to what my first album sounded like. So Truth Be Told is the title of the new album. Yeah, man.
What's going through your head when you came up with the title? Because I look at that, even just you look at the artwork, it's like, whoa.
Yeah.
Like it's nothing different. You know, some albums, you look at the artwork and you're like,
it doesn't make sense.
Okay, you look at the artwork,
just
and the title. It's like
it doesn't go.
It's a bit funny. Like you itch a little bit. What's that? I look at the thing like, okay, Truth Be Told. Obviously, Ironik, the first Drake to come
Yeah,
out.
the first Drake.
The first
I'll
Gallus.
take that, yeah.
Yeah. The first take away your girl's
Take the
number.
girl.
Yeah. That thing there. And I look at that, I'm okay, truth be told. And I see that. What was going through your head?
Do you know what? It all came together at once. Like when I had the title, that came like halfway through making the album. I was like, this goes perfectly. I can't remember where that came from. I think I heard someone say it in a film or something. I was just like, yo, truth be told, like that's what I'm doing on this album. I'm telling the truth. It has to be told.
Yeah.
And then as soon as I done that, once we got a bit more further into the album, like the cover for it just came to my mind. I was just like, this is how it has to look like. They're trying to stop me from telling the truth, you know them ones. So it all came together at once, man, and luckily we captured it exactly how I pictured it. So yeah, like I sat down with the photographer, the designer, I said this is how I want it. I drew a little sketch, and yeah, man, it came out exactly how I wanted it. So I'm happy.
Which makes sense, totally understandable. I feel like with musicians in general, there's a certain effort, a systematic effort that gets made in artists to try and silence them.
From the labels.
From the labels. They're too real for TV. They're too raw. They're too hardcore for radio.
So they don't get their own say.
They don't get their own say. You know what I'm saying? No point in wasting tears. 2008, your debut album, your first one. Like these times, man who had CDs and plaques within the HMVs were either signed or were really well in the independent thing. How have you adapted to that change, especially like to like now in this current climate now where everything is just like instant gratification? Everyone is just on the Insta thing. They'll listen for like 5 minutes and then go listen to Chief Keef. How have you managed to stay changed?
Do you know what? I think it's in a different time right now. Obviously the streaming and everything. In a way it's helped. It's kind of helped what I do because it's like you just got to stay active online. Make sure you're always posting on Insta and Twitter. Whereas before you had to put in a lot more effort and a lot more work. You could only be heard on like MySpace or Channel U. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't.
You had to earn your voice.
You had to earn it
on the street.
Whereas now like I can just hit up, one of the other websites or channels on YouTube, and they might put up a video and they might do really well. You know what I'm saying? So in a way, it's kind of got easier, but then you just gotta just maneuver through everything. But you know, I don't want to fall victim to the whole like putting out an album and everyone listens to it for 5 minutes and then it's done. Like I feel like the way artists are moving is making people like that. Cause you know what I'm saying? Like I heard the artists,
quality,
as well. Exactly. Like our artist put out an album not longer, and I thought it was quite sick, the album or the EP, whatever. And then like 2 months or a month after that, he was like on his Snapchat, like, yo, I know I've been quiet, but I got a new project coming. I was thinking, man, you just put out a dope album a month ago. Like, let that simmer, man. And that's what I'm trying to do with this album. Like, we're gonna put it out. People can have it there, stream it. But we're gonna do videos individually, in the next 2 months or next 3 months, and just let people sit with it for a while. Them ones. So I think that's important.
Do you think like another thing that gets overlooked and people tend to forget is that the touring aspect of things? Like one of the ways from just me, because I'm an artist myself, I'm trying to study as much as I can before I can make a step out there. I've noticed that they can take away the TDK tapes, they can take away the hard copies, they can take away the streaming, which is like the digital revolution now. But they can't take away the live show.
The touring,
They can't take away
That's where the artists are winning right now.
That's where we're killing it. And if you're swag on the stage, I don't think you're gonna last very long.
To tour, no, it's true. I think that's very important right now. Even myself, coming from when I came out, I was in the club scene, was doing a lot of clubs, but I never really got the opportunity to properly tour. Properly put together a tour. So that's what we're working on now, and just trying to make sure I put on a good show.
But I know you had experience.
Totally.
Because Axe FM, I remember hearing you on Axe FM. Freeze FM.
All them stations.
All them hardcore grime stations. I came in the country 2002. So 2002. That's when like grime. The garage sound was slowly evolving into the UKG thing. Eskimo. And I know your uncle, was very, very like, he was like the prominent guy in the Twice as Nice rave.
He's the owner of Twice as Nice.
He was the owner? See, I didn't even know that. Like, I know you've seen a lot and just watching the gradual change and studying it to the point where it was literally taking it from the pirate radio, from the XFM, Pabs, into
Rest
like
in
the
peace.
live RIP Pabs, XFM for those who don't know, but just taking that aspect, like Wiley and W used to call it practice hours.
Practice hours, yeah.
You take that and then you put it onto
the stage,
And
then now some of them are touring now, like Wiley or who Skepta, and they've got all that experience, like what you said. And even myself, it has been beneficial because I see some artists now that are new school and they definitely didn't have that. You know them. That
you can tell in
back in the day,
You can tell.
Even Chip, like you know, you see him, he's been doing it for a while, So that definitely helped out, man. Being on the radio, doing all the sets, and then doing a few live shows. Definitely. Man.
Who would you say has influenced you to produce quality music? Like, okay, let me confess. Okay, Def Kiss Media. Alright, let me confess. I didn't have. I'm from Luton. So I've only just come into like the London scene, like where it's at. You know what I'm saying? So finally the penny dropped. We didn't really have a lot of access to like vinyls, white labels, UK record shops, rhythm division. We didn't have access to that.
Jeez.
So what do? You go on LimeWire. Remember that?
Of course.
LimeWire. So man puts LimeWire. Any name will just come up. Tiny Temper. You just come up. Terra Danger. It will just come up. Flukes. It will just come up. And alongside almost all them names, you see Ironik on there. The Producky. From back then. How did you get into production, into producing?
Do you know what? After I started DJing, it was just a gradual thing into production. But I think, if I do remember, I think I had like a bike accident, and then like a pedal bike, so it weren't too bad. But I was off school for like 3 weeks. And like my mum must have got me, Music 2000 on the PlayStation.
The PlayStation 1?
Yeah, do you remember that? So so she got me that while I was off school. I started just messing around, just thinking it was a game, and then just started making beats. And I remember the first beat I made was called Irony or something, and I sent it to because I was obviously the Twice as Nice garage stuff. I sent it to Master Steps and a few garage DJs, and they were loving it. And then I used to go to a cutting dub place in Tottenham.
Was it JTS?
No, I should remember the name, but I'm so tired right now. I can't even think. Oh man, but it was legendary. Loads of people used to go there, and I remember I see Wiley in there. And I showed him my beats, and then from there Wiley started coming around my studio, and we was working, and then Chip came up. Because it's North, and then Black the Ripper, and then I started working with all them guys. Then it just started growing from there, from North London, working with all the North London people, and obviously Terra Danger, Aftershock, and Crucial, and all those people. Tiny, and then from there it just grew, man. So it was just a gradual thing, and then I didn't start writing until after I was around them guys. It kind of influenced me to, let me write my own thing. Everything's been gradual, man, from a DJ to production, then to being an artist, just natural, seeing everything, everything, learning, and like you said, studying, man. I've studied the game since garage era, man, up until now. I'm still studying. From this new album, I've studied what's been going on. I know any artist that's out right now, what they sound like, from the Kojos to the J Hus, studied the whole urban music from earlier, man. So
and at the same time, still not being lost. Not allowing your identity to be lost.
It's important.
Bro, no, that's sick. That's sick. I mean, what can we expect on the new album, truth be told?
You can expect good music, man, and literally the total opposite to my last album, which can be good or could be bad for like my fans that love that album.
Make or break it.
But my fans who heard that album are gonna be grown up now, so I can hope that they're gonna be in a club and want to hear something like this, because there's a lot of bangers and more up-tempo stuff, whereas my first album had a lot more darker, slower kind of stuff, you know what I mean, and storytelling, whereas this one's just a bit more vibey, and it's got a certain energy that can, feel good music. And that's what I want to capture. I think that's it. It's definitely the place I'm at in my life right now, compared to then. I think maybe that's the difference.
So in hindsight, we can say we're gonna expect a maturer sound.
Definitely mature, and growth, man, progression. And me as an artist personally, I listened back to that album in 2008, and and I don't think it was my best work. You know, it was rushed a lot by the label. And yeah, I think they put me in like massive bougie studios. You know how Warner does.
Yeah, I know.
And I got to big them up because the album people love. So
yeah,
you know, I don't regret it. But
yeah,
I didn't, because I was in big massive studios. I didn't get to properly write how I wanted to because it was intimidating at times. Or
so would you say you didn't have creative control?
No, not fully. No, you know. They let me do my thing, but it's like they put me with this producer, or they do this. Whereas this time, I'm with my producers. I'm back to. I got a studio at my home, so I write at home and then record.
Yes.
And then mix and master with my people, and it's just a lot more control and just progression. You can hear as an artist, flow, cadence wise.
Excellent.
I've got it down to where I need it to be now, I think. Yeah.
Are there any producers that we can expect other than yourself?
Yeah, no, do you know, I haven't actually done production on this album.
Okay.
But I'm always hands-on with producers, so that I would say this is the sound I need, or I need it to do this or do that. So I'm always doing that. But yeah, we got a few sick producers, man. Amar Baz or Studio Pirates. They done Tough, the Snoop Dogg record. They're ones to look out for, man. They done another one on the album called Dancing as well.
Okay.
And then there's a Scottish producer on there.
Right.
Called Rollout Productions.
Yes.
He done a record with Fecky. I got on there.
Right.
Producers from all over there, man. Upcoming, you know what I'm saying? We got Roundtree on there. He works with Mist and J Hus a lot.
Right.
He done a record on there. Jojo F, and a few other just in-house producers that I work with. So,
okay.
Yeah, man.
Okay. Nah, that's good, man. I'm excited, innit?
Thank you, bro, man.
I'm excited. What is your debut single?
We got the Tough Snoop Dogg record out right now, and that's doing really well. The power of Snoop Dogg is crazy, man.
Right.
Everyone loves Snoop Dogg.
Everyone loves Snoop. Yeah. Everyone loves the herb. You know what I'm saying?
Come on. But yeah, now next I wanna put out a record that I got with AO Beats on there called Watch Nothing. That's a bang. I think that's one for the club. So yeah, man.
You got some visuals as well?
Yeah, that's another thing I want to focus on more this year or next year as well. Just put out a lot more thought into the videos for the songs. Kind of like how I did, like I said, with the covers and the whole way. I just want it to stand out, everything to stand out and to make sense with the songs and the album. Yeah.
No, that's.
Yeah, man.
I can't wait, blood.
Come on.
My palms are sweaty, man.
Palms are sweaty.
Your arms are heavy.
Come on.
Nah, that's incredible, man.
Yeah, man.
Can we expect some more music after this?
You know what? See, this is the 5-minute thing. People listen for 5 minutes and then I'm gonna let this one sit for.
No. let me drop a little gem. I got this from another artist that I listened to. Yeah. This guy do you remember that period of time where almost every artist was going on every platform possible, begging people to tell them not to download their album. But this artist was like, listen. He called it the FTI, he called it the fuck the industry campaign. He was like, listen, you can download my album for free, just have it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But he did that to prove the point that good music will always sell, no matter what.
It's true.
He dedicated his time into making the album something that's like a collector's item. Like if you take they're not just buying it because of how it looks, but they're also buying it because it's something that means to them. Or like they listen to a certain tune and it takes them to like a period of time where it was a Sunday or it was in college and they could smell the clean cut grass. That time.
That's important, man. A feeling. That's what I always look for in music.
Yes.
And I always get that when I'm making music. I need that feeling.
Right.
I think that's important. Not just make a song and like, yo, let's just it. I need to have a feeling. But yeah, no, I will be I'm still working on more stuff after this. But this album's the main focus right now. But yeah, man, now that I've got the train running again, I'm ready, man. Yeah.
Nah, I'm happy. Any artists? Who are you feeling right now?
I'm feeling loads of artists, man, right now. You know, I love the J Hus album recently. It's dope. I'm loving what Stormzy's doing. I think he's doing amazing things.
Stormzy's doing
for the
good.
scene. You know, like what you said when I came out.
Yeah.
And I had that impact. I feel like he's having an impact and
he's
pioneering right now. So I love that. Young Bane, all of that kind of wave. I'm feeling like Belly Squad. People who I always forget to mention, Avelino. I feel like he's dope. there's someone else, I can't remember who. I always say to myself, I can't mention this when I talk to people,
right.
but I forget who it is. But Avelino for me, AJ Tracy.
AJ Tracy is doing okay, He's I think like he's the dark prince who's just
of grime,
He's just coming creeping along the side.
And he just does his thing. I love it. Yeah, man, them lot sick.
That's good. That's good. Right. If you had to pick between MCing, producing,
or DJ,
even A&Ring. I remember you spoke something about A&R. You actually want to work in a label.
In a label one day.
And just scout talent.
Yeah, that would be
Which
sick.
one of these three things would be your go-to? Like, this is it.
What, like, and then retire?
And I'd retire, like, this is...
Probably A&Ring, yeah, that's my dream job, man. Like, I love talent. Like, when I hear new artists and they're sick, bro, that no better feeling than that. And working with artists and making music is dope, man. So that would be my dream job. And obviously I can't do this forever, so I'd love to do that.
Do you think there's like a lack in established acts like yourself, or acts who've had their glory days? There's a lack in guiding the up and coming.
100%, man. I think that needs to be happening more, man. Like, you know, Warner and that should have been scouting A&Rs from the music industry from early, man. Like, instead of getting people from, you know, countryside, you know, to work. You need someone who's actually been in the industry, seen everything, the ups, the downs, made music, failed, had success. You need that, man. So yeah, definitely, man. Shout out Universal or whoever, man. Make sure you shout me when I'm done.
Yeah, all right then, my brother. Listen, it's been a pleasure talking to you.
Thank you, bro.
I hope this will not be our last time.
Nah, it won't, man. Trust me,
Big boy, Simba Boy.
Thank you, bro, man.
Truth be told, it's coming out now. When is it coming out?
Out now.
It's out now?
Out. Cheers. Come on.
So you know what I'm going to do, innit?
Hey.
Yeah, you better get on job. Spotify.
Support that.
Whatever digital outlet it is, go get that. Big man said so. Deaf Kiss Media.
Come on.
When I watch nothing, me not watch. Back another Bacardi. Just me and my charge. We not watch what you do, yeah.